What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? All right, Divine Feminine. This is about you having some type of awakening. Okay, like God is gonna send you to like your Akashic records, or it's your Akashic records are going to be revealed to you. Okay, so this it may be revealed to you in a dream or a vision. Now it's saying that you're a very happy person. Okay, you love to share, you love to have people around you, you love to water people. Okay, so you felt like sharing one day. Okay, so you might have had like a dinner in the past and you felt like catering to a bunch of people. Someone stole from you that day, and it's so crazy because you are a philanthropist, like you're a humanitarian. So why would you steal from someone who openly gives? That's wild, right? So Spirit is saying you could be a Pisces, all right, and you have a very high vibing energy. Your energy is the type, people want to be around you a lot. And you have no problem with that because you love to share and you have enough to share with like your community, basically, or your family. Basically, you have enough to share. So you're like, yeah, definitely come over. And this is one day where God had told you to share and someone stole from you. And you're probably like, oh my God, why? You know what I mean? Why would you tell me to share and then you have someone in my family, in my community, in my atmosphere, in my vortex, in my energy? Why would you have them come and steal from me? You're asking the Most High. You have plenty and you have enough to share, enough to give. Your cup overflows. And when your cup overflows, you want to share it with your family. So why? Why overflow my cup if people are going to steal, if I'm just giving to you anyway? This is your awakening, right? God is trying to awaken you to your Akashic records. Something is written, he wants you to see it and he wants you to know. And I feel like what's written is the awakening that you are a star. This is what you are. This is how you act. This is your life. Your life path is that of a celebrity, a star. This is your mentality. You have a healthy mind. There's nothing wrong with you mentally. You are also a humanitarian and you're a giver. There's nothing wrong with you at all. And your mentality is like that of you try to show people the beautiful things in life, It's like you can see it. You try to show other people. And that's why you share. It's like there's better things to life. Let me show you. Whether it's giving knowledge to people or whether it's sharing your resources or your assets with people. You experience the finer things in life and you just want to share it with other people. And these people just steal from you, they copy you, they have no respect. And these aren't your people. I know they're your family, and I know that they've always broke bread with you. And, there's a sense of happiness there, there's a sense of completion there. You know what I mean? And you probably don't want to release these people, but maybe you should end a certain type of bond with these people and change it or dead it 100% because whatever someone did, it's forgivable, but it's not someone that you would want to hang around with afterward. You know what I mean? I don't know what this person took or stole from you, but it killed the relationship. It really did. It killed the bond in between you guys. So it'll be like a dark bond now. You know, it'll be a dark bond where you might be around each other, but you still want to do something spiteful. You know what I mean? So I feel like you can see the future. So you try to show people, you try to teach people what you know, this is what I see. You can have it too. You know what I mean? This is what you try to show people or teach people, and I don't know, you just got somebody around you. But this was an awakening. It was just so awakening of who you are in your relationship to yourself and the fact that you are like a star. You're also a star seed. So you're very different. So you have to move different now. Back in the day, you were sharing and giving and caring, but there's been a shift. And that shift happened when we came out of Pisces and went into the age of Aquarius. Yeah, everything is very much different. But it seems like you are, excuse me, it seems like you are living that life though. You know what I mean? You're living that Aquarius life. Like you're definitely in this era. So what it is that you're dealing with people who are still living in that Piscean era. Because you could be a Pisces yourself, which is the bond. But the reason why that bond is messing up is because you're in a whole new era and these people are behind you. They're still in some type of old ways and you're not in that way anymore. So it's going to be lonely at the top, but Spirit is saying this is part of your Akashic records, or you can just tap into self and find out more about your star seed origin. Okay, I feel like through these people and these encounters and these situations, this is what is helping you to unfold who you are. Right? Spiritually, you are a star seed. Right? On a worldly matter, like you're very much experienced with the finer things in life. You're a star. You are a celebrity. You're highly celebrated. People love to gather around you because you're so generous. And this is what Spirit is trying to unfold to you through certain relationships. And they're showing you that some people are still, they're not on your level. And as much as you love them and as much as you want to keep them close, there are boundaries. That's what Spirit wants to tell you, that there's boundaries now. There's brand new boundaries because the people that you're networking with are not honest 100%. And yeah, that can happen in the industry, but when it's right in your own home or right in your own family, that hurts. That hurts bad. So you may find yourself by yourself a lot of times. And that's something that's okay. All right. I feel like you enjoy your own time. Yeah. So with the star card out here, I feel like you are the water bearers, right? Even though it's a air sign, you still bear water, and it's because your mind is always set on quantum physics. You think in leap years, you know what I mean? You think in aeons. You think as a collective. You think as a whole. You think as a group. And you could be the type of person that's trying to lift up the people around you, but there's a blockage. The people around you aren't ready to go. Okay, they're still in the past. They're still part of the past. They still want to be fed. Okay, these aren't people who are ready to work for it. See, you work for it. You do your inner work. You do your outer work. These people aren't ready to do their either or. So although you give them a bunch of knowledge, they're just going to come back to you because you are. See, now if you weren't the water bearer, these people would end up being vampires. But being that you are the water bearer, God will always replenish you. And then when you try to show people, listen, you too can go to God. God is the plug. They don't want to do that. They just want to eat off of you. And these are possibly a group of non-believers. They only can see what's around them. They don't see the spiritual, right? So they idolize people. So they could idolize you. They don't understand that you're going to the plug, you're going to the source, God. They don't understand that. They don't see that. They only see that you're being blessed. That you keep going through miracle after miracle after miracle after miracle after miracle. That's all they see is you. They idolizing you. They want to be around you. They don't want to be alone to connect with the Most High God. And they don't understand that. That's where your blessings came from. The reason why your cup overflows is because you spent time alone with the Most High God. So you can always be replenished. These people, it's not that you can't take them with you. They're not standing up to get ready to go. And you, what are you going to do? You're going to delay your soul? Really? Ask yourself that. Okay. So that's been your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. To my feminine, I'm out.